Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a...
Huh, that's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk It put me in a certain mood. Similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Why, isn't it little Miss Ganyu? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien.
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who...
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guys. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful...
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Oh, little...
Uncle Tien, a person of your standing should really stop calling me Little Miss Gan.
Oh, my apologies. It's not intentional, just a childhood habit of mine. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary.
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can...
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now. May I trouble you to meet her at Yua High Pavilion?
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problem.
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then.
Will I find the right girl?
So lovely. So many travelers.
I don't know why, but seeing you...
Indeed, I heard that you...
abusing...
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also...
So, what can you...
Ugh, where should I start? There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded.
Well, is there any solution?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares.
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is...
Yes, you're right.
Woo! Da, da, da. Woo!
You can't beat the atmosphere here and leave it.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be... I suppose you're about to place a big order.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yua High Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Oh, tax records?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty... If you don't believe me, show me his tax records.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transact... I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read line by line and word... Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expect.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master...
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chinks of it.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Ah, that's so considerate of you.
You can't beat the atmosphere here and leave it.
welcome. Well, I'm usually happy.
Kingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and
Don't worry. Why would the Chising care about an old man like me? Well, what?
you're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order.
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading. Since you need that invoice anyway,
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then.
Take back the warehouse, find the
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intention. My intuition as the secretary of the chiefs.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him.
Frozen.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Frostbite. Flash frost. Freshness preserved. Chill to the bone. Ow! Oh no!
Animal hypostasis. Stand clear.
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of—
Fine. If you really want to know, then
About to...
pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinksa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? I swear, I only came here to pick berries.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel I misjudged the situation and offended you. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may tried to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in.
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face?
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the...
Let's keep moving towards Master...
La la la. Woo! La la la. So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few road churls. Let's show them what we got. Absorption test. Everybody stand back. Steady as stone. Boing, boing, boom! Jumpy, dumpty, go! Jumpy, dumpty, go! Right. 308. Going all out. La la. Hi-ya. La la la.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? Yeah!
Be mindful of your personal safety.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
La la la. Woo!
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion?
I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any...
Groundless accusations? But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately.
No. No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind... He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate? I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your... So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kind...
Ganyu solved both Huishin's work and...
Oh, you've helped me.
That's not necessary. No need.
Then let me treat...
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat! Oh, come on!
If it's just a meal.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kia. Ms. Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation.
Sure!
That's so kind of you, Huishin.
Truth be told, apart from...
Oh? If there's anything I...
Oh, no, I don't really need help.
With pleasure.
Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how... I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because of...
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai... I can't compare myself to such an outstanding
I disagree. You're a great
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grip?
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made...
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask...
Huishin, I know...
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes...
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history, but I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huishin, you don't know how important... You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract, they rely on me. Accept me.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to...
That's right. That's why I can't...
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary. Regardless, I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence. No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
Can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
La la la! Da da da!
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep? Look! Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break... We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right. All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally.
Yes. There's one more thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?